In March of 2022, ATI and KfW were joined by a new partner in this scheme of the RLSF, and that is the Norwegian Development Agency, NORAD, who have committed additional funding and additional support in making sure that the implementation of RLSF continues to be a success and much needed capacity building at ATI is achieved. With this new partner coming on board, there are some fundamental changes we are making to the product to make it more responsive to market needs. We're extending the coverage that we provide under RLSF from the initial 6 months worth of revenue to 12 months worth of revenue. In addition to that, ATI will be providing guarantees directly to independent power producers, whereas in its very first form, under Phase 1 of RLSF, the guarantees were provided to the benefit of a bank, and the bank thereafter provided letters of credit for the benefit of the IPP. That may not seem as much, but it's a fundamental change in the structure. By providing the guarantees directly, the IPPs and the lenders involved in the structure, in the project, will benefit from ATI's rating of A and A stable, which is not always the case for African banks, because their rating, irrespective of how robust their balance sheet is capped at the rating of the sovereign in which they are headquartered. Apart from those two changes, we are also increasing the tenure of the facilities. Originally, we could provide RLSF cover for a period of up to 10 years, which is already great, but we realized that for some transactions, the certainty of having the policy in place for a much longer period can be quite beneficial. And as such, going forward, we are providing RLSF for periods of up to 15 years. To sum it up, the fundamental changes we're making are increased coverage from 6 months to 12 months worth of revenue, a better rating from the product, initially limited at the rating of the LC issuing bank, but now benefiting directly from ATI's rating. And lastly, we are providing coverage of up to 15 years. Remember, you are entering into power purchase agreements for periods of 20-25 years. So having certainty that you have RLSF in place for the first 15 years should certainly help with the bankability of your project.